lucky to have great partners in the community, like Beloved Companions. They know my love for animals and animal advocacy, and so they knew they would be the perfect fit to become a supporter of Hello Connecticut. So please welcome Dave Olson, the founder, and Peaches Miller, the aftercare director. Their service is unique and it's very specialized. So Dave, actually, why don't you start and just remind our audience who you are and how you help for end-of-life plans for our animals.
Thank you, Renee. My name is Dave Olson. I'm the founder of Beloved Companions. We are we've been in business for about 15 years now. We provide the highest level of aftercare for our beloved companions in the state of Connecticut.
And Peaches, you help with all of the services because you offer in-home euthanasia as well, which I know for some people is so very special.
It is. A lot of people have decided that they want to have those services in their home where the pet is comfortable and familiar. And sometimes they have other pets in the home that they want to give a chance to say a final farewell after the passing, so that the pet understands where the pet has gone.
Well, and I will say this, and I know some people, if you're not a pet owner, you may not understand this as much as a pet owner, but I always say people and pets, when we're kinder to animals, we're kinder to people, but there is a rise in this, and you knew this, you recognize this, and what has this meant to your business? Because you run other funeral homes and you run other businesses, but this particular edition, what has that meant to the people that you serve in your communities?
Well, we're a community-based business, Renee, very similar to human funeral homes, if you will. So what we do is we kind of immerse ourselves within those communities, and we kind of get to know get to know our veterinary partners and a lot of the rescues in the area. So we actually make we fit, and we're community-based, and we fit within those communities. And we're able to help the families within those communities. That's why we have, instead of one location, we have more than one location. We have multiple funeral homes, so we can be there for our pet families and our pet companions.
How do they get in touch with you? How does someone call you? When should they call you? Are the steps is there an approval process? Can anybody in the state of Connecticut be available for this? We have about 60 seconds left, and I know people are wondering.
Well, I'll answer that for you. Yes, people can call us directly. So let's just talk about quickly, if a pet passes at a veterinary hospital, do you have the option of using a provider that the hospital that doesn't work with the hospital? And the answer to that is yes.
But how can they find you though? Could they call, website?
Well, first we direct our families to the website. Lots of valuable information there. FAQs are terrific, and also there's a pre-planning part of that is very important.
I would think.
We suggest families, even though it may not even be a thought, we want our pet companions to live as long as they can.
I know, it's not fair.
But we certainly want them to make these good decisions, and at a time that you're not very emotionally, it's during those times.
And on your screen, we just had their website up there. I know you're going to come on and talk a little bit more in depth about some of the things and services that you offer, but we thank you so much for your support and all this information, and I know pet parents appreciate this. Okay.
Thanks.
Stay with Hello Connecticut. Rich Simons and Heidi have a new job, but it's still making people smile, and that's next when Hello Connecticut returns.